Hi everyone, welcome to Excursion Market, where we share with you the best travel tips and destinations. Today, we're going to show you 10 amazing places to visit in Turkey, a country that bridges the continents of Europe and Asia and offers a rich blend of history, culture, and natural beauty. Whether you want to explore the ancient ruins of Ephesus, marvel at the stunning Hagia Sophia, or relax on the golden sands of the Turkish Riviera, Turkey has something for everyone. So without further ado, let's get started. 1. Istanbul. The first place on our list is Istanbul, one of the world's greatest cities and the former capital of the Byzantine and Ottoman empires. Istanbul is a city of contrasts, where you can find modern skyscrapers and shopping malls alongside historic monuments and mosques. Some of the must-see attractions in Istanbul are the Hagia Sophia, a grand Byzantine basilica that was later converted into a mosque and a museum. The Topkapi Palace, a lavish residence of the Ottoman sultans that houses a treasury of jewels, relics and artworks, and the Grand Bazaar, one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world, where you can shop for anything from carpets and spices to souvenirs and antiques. Istanbul is also a great place to experience the diverse flavors of Turkish cuisine, from spicy kebabs to sweet baklava, and to enjoy the nightlife and entertainment options in the hip neighborhoods of Kadıköy, Beyoğlu, and Karaköy. 2. Cappadocia. The next place on our list is Cappadocia, a geological wonderland in the center of Turkey. Cappadocia is famous for its unique landscape of fairy chimneys, rock formations, and valleys that were carved by volcanic eruptions and erosion over millions of years. Cappadocia is also known for its cave churches and underground cities that date back to the early Christian era, when the people hid from persecution and invasions. One of the best ways to explore Cappadocia is by taking a hot air balloon ride at sunrise, which will give you a breathtaking view of the scenery and the hundreds of other balloons in the sky. You can also stay in a cozy cave hotel and dine in a cave restaurant for a memorable experience. 3. Turquoise Coast. The third place on our list is the Turquoise Coast, also known as the Turkish Riviera, a stretch of coastline along the Mediterranean Sea that boasts some of the best beaches and resorts in Turkey. The Turquoise Coast is not only a paradise for sunbathers, swimmers, and water sports enthusiasts, but also for history lovers and adventurers, as it is dotted with ancient ruins and natural wonders. Some of the highlights of the Turquoise Coast are Patara, a seaside town that has a 12-kilometer-long sandy beach and the ruins of a Roman city; Fazelis, an ancient port city that has 3 harbors and a theater; and Myra, a rock-cut necropolis that has impressive tombs and carvings. You can also visit the Antalya Museum, which has a collection of artifacts and exhibits from the region's history. 4. Ephesus. The fourth place on our list is Ephesus, one of the best preserved and most visited ancient cities in Turkey. Ephesus was once a thriving metropolis and a center of trade, culture, and religion in the Greco-Roman world. It was also home to one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the Temple of Artemis, which was unfortunately destroyed by fire and plundering. However, you can still see the remains of many other impressive structures in Ephesus, such as the Library of Celsus, the Great Theatre, the Odeon, the terrace houses, and the Hadrian's Temple. You can also visit the nearby House of the Virgin Mary, where it is believed that Mary spent her last years after the crucifixion of Jesus. 5. Pamukkale. The fifth place on our list is Pamukkale, which means cotton castle in Turkish, and refers to the dazzling white travertine terraces that cascade down the hillside. Pamukkale is a natural phenomenon that was formed by the deposition of calcium carbonate from the hot springs that flow over the cliffs. The mineral-rich water creates pools of turquoise blue that are open to the public for bathing and relaxation. Pamukkale is also the site of the ancient city of Hierapolis, which was a spa town that attracted people from all over the Roman Empire for its healing waters and thermal baths. You can see the ruins of the city, including a theatre, a necropolis, and a temple, as well as the Pamukkale Museum, which displays artifacts and sculptures from the site. 6. Mardin. The sixth place on our list is Mardin, a charming city in the southeast of Turkey, where you can experience the rich culture and history of this ancient land. Mardin is perched on a strategic hilltop overlooking the plains of Mesopotamia and has a stunning old city of sandstone buildings that reflect the influence of various civilizations that inhabited the region, such as the Assyrians, the Romans, the Arabs, the Mongols, and the Ottomans. Mardin is also known for its cultural diversity and religious tolerance, as it is home to Muslims, Christians, Jews, and Yazidis who coexist peacefully and share their traditions and festivals. Some of the attractions in Mardin are the Deiruz Zafaran Monastery, one of the oldest monasteries in the world and the seat of the Syriac Orthodox Church. The Sultan Isa Medresesi, a medieval monument that once served as an astronomical observatory, and the Zinciriye Medresesi, a religious school that has a beautiful courtyard and a panoramic view of the city. 7. Ankara, the seventh place. On our list is Ankara, the capital and the second largest city of Turkey. Ankara is a sprawling modern city that is the center of government, business, education, and diplomacy in the country. Ankara is also a city of history, as it was once inhabited by various cultures, such as the Hittites, the Greeks, the Romans, the Byzantines, and the Ottomans, and played a key role in the Turkish War of Independence and the establishment of the Republic of Turkey. Some of the historic sites and monuments in Ankara are the Temple of Augustus, the Citadel, the Roman Theatre, and the Anıt Kabir, the mausoleum of Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, the founder and first president of Turkey. Ankara also has a lively arts and culture scene, with many theatres, museums, and festivals. One of the most popular museums is the Museum of Anatolian Civilizations, which has a collection of more than 200,000 objects from different periods and regions of Anatolia. 8. Konya. The eighth place on our list is Konya, a city in the central Anatolia region that is known as the spiritual heart of Turkey. Konya was the capital of the Seljuk Empire, a medieval Turkish state that ruled over a large part of Asia Minor and the Middle East. Konya is also the birthplace of the Sufi mystic and poet Jalal ad-Din Rumi, who founded the Mevlevi order, also known as the Whirling Dervishes, a sect of Islam that practices a ritual of spinning and dancing as a form of worship and meditation. The most visited attraction in Konya is the Mevlana Museum, which is the former lodge of the Mevlevi order and the tomb of Rumi. You can also see the Selimiye Mosque, the Alaeddin Mosque, and the Karatay Madrasa, which are examples of the Seljuk architecture and art. 9. Trabzon. The ninth place on our list is Trabzon, a city on the Black Sea coast that is the gateway to the eastern Karadeniz region, a mountainous area that is rich in natural and cultural attractions. Trabzon was founded by the Greeks in the 8th century BC and was later ruled by the Romans, the Byzantines, the Mongols, and the Ottomans. Trabzon is famous for its Hagia Sophia, a 13th century church that was later converted into a mosque and a museum and has beautiful frescoes and mosaics. Trabzon is also the base for visiting the Sumela Monastery, a spectacular complex that is carved into a cliff face in the Altındere Valley. The monastery was founded in the 4th century by 2 Greek monks and was expanded and renovated over the centuries. It has a church, a library, a kitchen, and living quarters, as well as frescoes depicting biblical scenes and saints. 10. Mount Nemrut. The last place on our list is Mount Nemrut, a mountain in the southeast of Turkey that is the site of one of the most remarkable monuments in the world. Mount Nemrut is the burial place of Antiochus V, a king of the Commagene Kingdom, a small but powerful state that emerged in the 1st century BC. Antiochus VII built a colossal tomb sanctuary on the summit of the mountain, which was surrounded by a series of statues of himself, his ancestors, and various gods from the Greek, Persian, and Armenian pantheons. The statues were originally about 10 meters tall, but were toppled and broken by earthquakes and looters. Today, you can see the fragments of the statues, including the massive heads, scattered around the site. And that's it for the 10 amazing places to visit in Turkey. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos about the best places, best things to do, and hidden adventures in Turkey. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.